Hey everyone, Game Hunter here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 piles of 5,000 gold pieces. So we're more or less ready to buy anything, spellbook wise. So
what can I do for you?
I am looking forward to that. That's for sure. Oh, no Cap of the Moon. I actually thought I might want to get that one, in fact, but oh well. It's not really something I can bother to do if it's not there. Last time we did Chamber Bone and cleared up a few other nonsenses that we were doing. But now it's time to head back over. Although maybe... Oh yes, right. Off screen when I was just selling junk and whatever, there was a Book of Lightning, and I decided, just to show that I got it. And huzzah! Now we have Lightning. Lightning is one of my favorite spells, in fact. It costs a bit, especially, first level and all, but it basically shoots out, well, we've seen it before. It shoots out a giant bolt in one direction. And I think it hits a few times, in fact. And it can hit any number of targets as long as they're in that line. So that's also very cool. Boop, boop, boop. Let's just buy some mana. Okay. Now we ought to be good and plentied up. And we got another 1,500 in the in the personal supply. So anyway, let's stop moving back and forth. Let's talk to this cow. And then get moving on. Okay, excellent. We're moving, and we're carrying this axe, and we're moving, and we're moving. And there's the town portal. Ever mentioned that the town portal looks pretty cool for this game? I always liked the town portal in this game. The other ones, I mean, Diablo 3, you don't even really see it much because it's just, you go, which is probably from a practical standpoint the best way to work it out, especially since it just has infinite uses and you use it whenever you feel like it. But, did we finish the 6th floor? I forget. I think we did. At least it looks like we did. So, okay, cool. Very cool. That means I will be heading to the 7th floor, wherever that happens to show up. Well, it's, it's where it is. In fact, I bet I could have gone down from the normal entrance to the 5th floor to the 6th floor and then immediately to the 7th floor, and that would have been faster than taking my TP. Also, we need to remember we have that hidden shrine, because if I find a thinking cap, I know exactly how I'm going to make use of it. There's really no point in affecting the durability of my items right now, because, they're not items I plan on keeping. But once we... Oh yeah, and that's Chamber of Bone. Once we start getting really good items, I'll probably want to start doing that. And look at that! Down to level 8 immediately. This is seriously a good speedrunning case. That's the 4th time, I think, on 7 floors. Oh crap! I forgot. These are enemies we're fighting right now. But now we get to use some lightning, which is absolutely ridiculous. And we're not going to use it on these guys because they're lightning-based, and therefore somewhat lightning, or entirely immune to lightning. Let's just, oh crap, that's the wrong spell. I have, let's see. We're just going to swap out at this point. Darn it. Ooh. Where's that one healing potion? Let's just use that. Yeah, the winged, or rather the gargoyle type enemies, while they are sitting down in their stone form, they actually get really fast health regeneration, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's basically their way of doing what the scavengers do with the eating corpses, except you don't even need corpse. So, yeah, at this point, Charge Bolt is kind of what would you call it? Obsolete. Stop moving! Darn it! Whatever. Yeah, if I can kill them in one shot. Ooh! So that's half trap damage right there because of my Empyrean Band. Barely even felt it. So that's cool. It really means that I don't have to worry about that sort of thing, more or less. So yes, always be looking for chests on the ground. You just never know. You just never know. Okay. Because there could be a chest with something really good in it, but what's one of the problems? Oh, darn it. Of course, they didn't even wake up, which is the best part. If these guys get low enough on health, they just sit right the heck back down. which is awesome because then you can just kind of abuse that fact and kill them without ever having to get close to them as a mage. Darn it, why do I keep doing that? But yeah, you can hit multiple enemies. Probably my favorite use of lightning. I think I just killed 8 enemies in 4 or 5 hits. Darn it. Yeah, I can't be wasting lightning like that right now. I do not have a lot of shots with it. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty badass right about now. Especially now I have lightning. Lightning is, like I said, it's probably my favorite spell. Although Fireball is easily a close second in terms of its absolute destructive capabilities. Chain Lightning I never really got, because in my opinion, it's only good when you are far later into the game. Otherwise, Lightning is in many ways more efficient and can be used with a much cooler sense of doing things correctly. Anyway, I'm blabbering. We need to go ahead and finish up this 7th floor of the catacombs and, maybe find a quest or something. I'll have to go after... Assuming we don't find any quests on this floor, I'll have to go up and make sure that when we talk to people that there isn't yet another quest available to us then. It's very important in this game, just kind of checking up on the people. Make sure that you get stuff done. Alright, nothing in this room, nothing in this room. What about the next room? Oh, a chest with a scroll of Golem. Interesting. Wow. Can't say I was expecting that to show up at this point in the game. There's really no point in using it yet, but I would like to show it off perhaps sometime in this video if we get into a situation where that becomes a prudent decision. And we are very close to leveling, so if I can afford not to use another mana potion, that would be most nice. Most nice. In fact, what was that? That wasn't even quite 1,000. Might not have even been half of 1,000. 18. I love the way that things drop in this game, as if they were falling from a great height. Oh wait, is this the hidden room? This might be the hidden place, or whatever they call that. Yes, this is definitely a quest. This is definitely a quest. I remember the layout of this stuff. Ah, so close. So close. 600 away. I should definitely get it soon. Familiars really aren't that bad. It's the blinks and the glooms that are the true nasties. I mean, familiars can be bad because of the whole lightning thing, especially later on, but well, maybe even less so later on because it's a lightning attack. I don't know. Until you get a lot of resistance to lightning, they can be a huge pain in the butt later on, though. Let's just put it that way. So in case you didn't notice... Oh, crap. Come on. Die? There we go. Question mark? Did that guy come out of the barrel? Huh. Well, that's cool. I can always appreciate a fine dude that comes out of barrels and me casting Holy Bolt for some reason. Alright. How close are we on inventory right now? Oh, I didn't realize I could press escape to do that. Whatever. Alright, we got room for stuff, assuming we find magical stuff. Because there's almost no point in picking up normal stuff right now. White. Which, in later games, will eventually be... Well, in Diablo 3, I think it's always gray. Although there's gray items in Diablo 2, which specify kind of crappy gear. Especially crappy, even compared to white, whatever it'd be called. So this is a shrine? Oh, whoa! I should not be moving around like that. Hey, man. I mean, if you can line up the shot right, you're good to go. Ooh, a ring! My favorite thing to find. Also amulets. Also good armors. I guess really just I'm hoping to find better stuff in general. Alright, let's put this short bow over... What was this again? A ring. Ugh, rings are so hard to find. You really need to listen for them, because if you don't, you're very much never going to find one afterwards. Where are you, ring? I know I heard you. Where did you get to? That's the gold. Did the ring drop farther back? that could be the case. I did have to move around a lot. Gold, gold. Amulet! Oh, even better. I'm a big fan of finding good amulets. I mean, that one's a good one. Don't get me wrong, but it could be a whole lot better. We'll see if we can get better than +3 attributes. If I find like +10 magic, I'll definitely swap out. Gloomy Shrine, I need to go check. Hold on a sec. Back when I'm back. Okay, so Gloomy Shrines increase armor class to the armor piece, the helm, and the shield, and remove 1 max damage from your weapon. Again, I don't really have a use for it right now. It'll probably be something I do to beef up some good armor. But other than that, I mean, you just give it a trash weapon and then you're good to go. So, whatevs. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, that's how you get into that place. You have to find that book which opens it up. I believe the same is true of the Chamber of Bone. It's kind of a shame that I didn't get to show that off. But that's how that goes, too. Where are the rest of you? I know I saw more. Just ran off. I'm gonna kill all of you first, you know. You realize that, right? How did I miss you? There we go. Ah, I love a high-leveled firebolt spell. I think I picked up another... oh, whoops. Crap. That hurt a bit. I picked up another firebolt spell when you guys weren't looking, which put me up to 7, and it means it only costs 3, which is awesome. Oh, man. It's a superbook area. I hope it's a superbook area. I thought the last one was a superbook area, and it only ended up having 2 spells in it as well. Did I kill both? No, I didn't. That's what I thought. Alright then. Well, that's all of them? That's all of them. Okay, there's going to be a bazillion enemies in here, so we got to be ready for that. Oh, but they're all wing demons. Well, that's just silly, because these guys, as you can see, pretty much just die when I cast a spell on them. And even if I don't kill them, they just immediately go back because they're stupid neener heads. Who's left? One. Oh, I didn't even get to both of them. The demon gargoyles are actually quite difficult to target properly. For whatever reason. While they're sleeping, you can only target like their top area. I never got that. I always wanted to aim for something else, but... Oh, there's so many. So many. Look at this. It's a menagerie, except they're all the same. Ugh. There's another one sitting in the corner there. I would have preferred horror captains, even if the experience was kind of crappy. Alright, no book. No book. Although a scroll of teleport can always be handy. No book. Mana shield also can be handy. Although we won't use it now anyway. We might use it going into that super special place. What's the book? What book did we get? Book of Mana Shield. I can't believe. Well, I must have to take it back. Apparently, we just had to go through a long drought of not getting anything before suddenly getting everything. Like Stone Curse and Mana Shield. It's like, okay, I'll just put it on. I don't even care. I have infinite versions as need be. Alright, was there anything else magical here? Oh, blade. Well, I guess... How close am I leveling? Not close at all. Let's just use that. And then we can pick you up. Was there anything else, though? I guess I'm going to go back to town at this point, so... Oh, and great. There. Another scroll. The Infravision scrolls are good because there is no other way to get it, but, you know, it's not that good. Is there anything else? Anyway, I'll just be going back to town, so back when I'm back. Also, because I'm a stupid head, let's go ahead and read this book so that when we go back to town, we can talk to everybody about this, assuming that they have something to say. So anyway, yes. The Book of the Blind.
I can see what you see not. Vision milky, then eyes rot. When you turn, they will be gone, whispering their hidden song. Then you see what cannot be. Shadows move where light should be. Out of darkness, out of mind, cast down into the halls of the blind.
It's a nice little poem you wrote there, dude. You should feel proud of yourself. Okay, so let's go ahead and start selling and buying and just being generally amazing. Maybe this, hold on. Is this wearable? That is wearable right now. And I think it's ever so slightly better. I could find better, but it looks pretty cool if I do say so myself. Anyway, let's go back and talk to townspeople. Oh yeah, and I just wasted my mana shield. Oh well, again, I have infinite uses. Huh, well normally I wouldn't bother, but we have 30,000 gold to play around with, so... And it's always nice to have this, just to have it. Especially against the fire, lightning immunes. Although I don't think that ever is a problem. It's still cool. It's a cool spell. Although it's not important except for bosses. At least at this point in time. Bone Spirit and... Man, should I even... I probably won't get full. Yeah, I didn't think so. Bone Spirit is a spell that... And look at that. It's on... oh, current. It's on the 4th page. It's a end game whatever spell. The red actually signifies that it leeches life from you, but once you have mana shield, that's not a problem. As I do now. It steals away 1/3 of the target's HP, which is amazing because I believe that even works on Diablo himself. Like, you know, if I'm wrong about that, I'm totally wrong, so, you know, whatever. So yeah, but it's a cool spell against difficult enemies, but otherwise you usually don't bother. It can be a good way to just lower enemies' HP down, especially if you have to deal with triple immunes, that sort of thing. Well, I think that actually counts as magic, so that might not be triple immunable. Anyway, let's go talk to people.
I never much cared for poetry. Occasionally I had calls to hire minstrels when the inn was doing well, but that seems like such a long time ago now. What? Oh yes, well, I suppose you could see what someone else knows.
If you have questions about blindness, you should talk to Pepin. I knew that he gave my grandmother a potion that helped clear her vision, so maybe he can help you too.
This does seem familiar somehow. I seem to recall reading something very much like that poem while researching the history of demonic afflictions. It spoke of a place of great evil that... Wait, you're not going there, are you?
Let's see. Am I selling you something? No. Are you giving me money to tell you about this? No. Are you now leaving and going to talk to the storyteller who lives for this kind of thing? Yes.
You recite an interesting rhyme written in a style that reminds me of other works. Let me think now. What was it? Darkness shrouds the hidden, eyes glowing unseen, with only the sounds of razor claws briefly scraping to torment those poor souls who have been made sightless for all eternity. The prison for those so damned is named the Halls of the Blind.
Alright, so just a little voiceover time just to finish things up. It's only a few minutes left. I apologize that once again, it's always I miss it, but at this point now we're just going to do the quick Halls of the Dead quest. It's one of the faster quests to do for sure. And yeah, these illusion weavers are very susceptible to lightning. Fortunately, I have it. If you notice, I already killed like 3 in a row with just the first shot. But the whole quest is pretty much just me moving around and killing the illusion weavers as they approach. I was planning on just waiting for them to all show up, but it looks like that they're not going to do that. So we got to go scout them out instead. But if I didn't have mana shield right now, this would actually be a difficult quest to finish up, but because I have it, I really don't have to worry about getting killed at all. So, and as long as I have even 1 point of mana left, I'm perfectly acceptable in using, well, in keeping the mana shield, not having to recast. So that just right there showed that Firebolt doesn't work as well as Lightning, but then again, Firebolt's only 1 hit and Lightning is like 3 hits, so you can see the damage comparisons there. Lightning's 2 to 17 now, and it hits 2 or 3 times, on a single enemy per shot, whereas Firebolt I think was 18 to 27 and it's only one hit. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Illusion Weavers had some resistances one way or the other. Probably in fire, given how many times... Well, I shot twice and it didn't do a darn thing against it. As opposed to most enemies, which have gone down in one or two, when they've definitely had fire. Excuse me, sorry, that cough really showed up on the signal. Anyway, yeah, at this point, I'm just checking out the last two rooms. Nothing much to see. I mean, to be fair, the commentary at this point wasn't that interesting anyway, so it works out that we just finish up in this manner. So, yes, the final bit of it is picking up the Optic Amulet, and with that, the quest is done. So, very simple quest. You don't even bring it to anybody or anything. It just, that's it. Once the quest is off of your quest log, you're done. So, yeah, now we just go ahead and take a look at what it does. So it's +5 to magic, 20 lightning resist 20, and light radius 20, and also some minus damage from enemies, although it's kind of trivial at this point. I decided to swap it out for the Amulet of the Sky, just because, for instance, vitality isn't important at this point, and the strength and dexterity I can very easily make up for, because I have so many extra points. If you notice, if you get rid of the stuff that allows you to wear it, then you can't wear it. But it's funny because it's a weird cycle that if you have, for instance, armor that gives you plus strength, and you needed that strength in order to get to it, then you would be able to wear it even if you removed the other stuff that would, the fact that it gives you the strength. But yeah, it's just weird. I don't know. They got rid of that sort of stuff, I think, in D2. Maybe not. I don't know. But whatever. This has been Game Hunter playing Diablo. Join me next time when we take a look at the 8th floor, see what kind of enemies are around there. There's some fun quests around the 8th floor. I don't know if we're going to see that mad sorcerer dude. He's fun, but I don't know. Maybe not. In any case, until then, keep playing those roguelikes, guys, and take care.